Good morning and welcome to the stream. How are you all doing? I hope you all had a good weekend and you're ready for what will be kind of a broken week, won't it? I'm just letting the Discord know that we are live. And then we'll be jumping into full flow. I'll get my screen ready. And then we'll see what we've got. Obviously, yesterday I streamed last night. If you didn't catch it, it was a good little stream. And yeah, we did look at the market, and it is going to as planned so far. It is going to as planned so far. So we'll obviously see what happens today. We've got 7 people in, so we are slacking on the viewers a little bit. We've got ICT. You've been absolutely battering the comments. Get out of that curtain. I know you're sitting there watching me. What is up with you, mate? You're funny. Let me get my oil and paper towels. Oh, wow. Santa Rally for the win, says James Sudworth. Morning, everyone. Hello, Mike. Welcome. James and Mike was in the stream last night. Absolute legends. Thank you very much for joining again. Not really even too much late on, is it? It's only about 15 hours since I come off stream yesterday. Not even, actually. I think it was 9 o'clock when I come off stream yesterday, so only 14 hours ago. Or at least play some, just end. Well, you had the time was on there, ICT. It was 11 o'clock and then 5 minutes of the intro. So if you were sat there waiting for 20 minutes, that's your own fault. Atta Selal, I'm not even going to try and butcher your last name there, says, we effed, man, but let's go. I don't actually think we're that effed. We've got Justino, the legend, in the chat. Morning, babes. Hello, sexy. I hope you're going to be wrapped up under my tree on Wednesday. Oh, yes. One can dream, can't they? Get that nice little bow all around you. We've got Jason saying, morning all. Hello, Jason. Love your work. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you. And we got Steve-O, my favorite American, in the chat saying, howdy, sir. Good morning. Good morning to you, Steve. Have you finished for Christmas now, Steve-O, or are you doing odd jobs today and tomorrow? No, I was getting the paper towels ready, ICT says. Well, I hope you got your paper towels ready, mate, because I am now in full flow. And we've got Justin saying, all ready for delivery. Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. Make all my Christmases come at once. But, yeah, for those of you that was in the stream last night, we did draw out this falling wedge that we was looking at. And I did draw out, a potential scenario of it breaking out. We didn't. We did come down again and test it and then back up, reject again. But we have managed to push through now. And Stonksy has gone green on the 1 hour, which is also another good sign. So we'll see what happens today. But we have broken the wedge, which is good. So, yeah, whether we push on higher today remains to be seen. However, yeah, first steps first. Obviously, we broke the upper trend line of the wedge. And more importantly, we did hold it again overnight as we were testing it. We have a rather toxic relationship. Yeah, I suppose you could say that. So Steve is working today, off tomorrow. Nice, Steve. How long have you got off, mate, for Christmas? I hope your missus is giving you some leeway and actually letting you have a decent rest over Christmas. Don't let her work you too hard, mate. Don't let her work you too hard. We've got Justin saying the 4-hour EMA is resistance at the moment. We'll go and have a look at that. We'll go and take a look at that. That's not something I've looked at recently. When you're going to get a webcam, dude, what are you trying to hide? Wouldn't you like to know, Jason? Wouldn't you like to know? There's a reason why the webcam's not on for what I'm hiding. Or maybe in the new year, January, maybe. I need to get a good camera first and decide on my my costume that I'll be wearing, so that potential authorities don't come and arrest me. So yeah, I need to get a good camera, and yeah, I need to decide on the costume that I'll be wearing. So I do not fully disclose my identity because that wouldn't be ideal. How old were you again? 24. What do you mean? Do you mean how old am I now, or what? I don't know what you mean. Warren says, "Morning, Dave. Hello, Warren. How are you doing? Waiting for your turkey hair to grow out." No, I actually have my own hair. I have my own teeth. I have my own everything. So yeah, maybe that's a disappointment to you, Jason. But no, I have my own. Oh my god! See, I don't think I can come on camera now with ICT saying this type of stuff. Yeah, so you can all blame ICT for that now. You're a wrong'un, mate. You're an absolute wrong'un. Yeah, blessed, man. Yeah, I'm blessed, man. Yeah, I'm blessed. I'm too blessed to be stressed. Do you know what I mean? I'm too blessed to be stressed. What's there to be stressed about? What's the point in stressing? There's no point stressing about anything. But I did add a little bit more to the dot long today as well. As you can see here with the green arrow. In the last 2 hours ago, I did add a little bit more to the streaming account. So we do have 314 USDT in this streaming account now as margin in this dot long. And I'll just slowly, if we do keep hanging around at these levels, I will just slowly keep chipping it in. But we can grow this streaming account quite rapidly if DOP does get a move on. It will quickly multiply. So, yeah. I mean, maybe we try and take the streaming account towards 10K or something. I think that's a good idea. And the first step, will be this DOP long. So we'll just patiently wait it out. It is moon or dust. So if the market does completely have the arse fall out of it and I do get liquidated, I will add more margin. So I will try and avoid getting liquidated on it. But it is moon or dust. But yeah, we can quickly grow this account if DOP does get a move on. So yeah, we'll potentially maybe try and take this towards 10K, which would be good, wouldn't it? Which would be good. How much we started. So initially, I just put $100 in the account. And then I did get given $20 off BLOFIN. And then I've just been slowly adding more on this dip, as you can see here. If we zoom in a bit, you can see, where did I first add it? Here. Here was where I first added on the 19th. So what day was that? Was that what day was that? Like Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, something like that? I can't think. The 19th anyway. And then I did add more on yesterday's stream. And then I added more this morning as well. So we are up to $314 of margin in the account. And yeah, if we do keep hanging around these levels, I'll add some more. But it's good to keep it, it's good to keep a small amount because, it's more realistic to maybe people who are, watching these streams and maybe can't start off with like a 5K account or something. So if we can, grow it into 10K, that would be, a good example for people. And yeah, we'll see what happens with DOP. But if we can get towards some levels that I am targeting, we will probably be around a quarter of the way there already, given what I was looking at before on the on the take profit potentially. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, it'd be good. It'd be good to grow the account, obviously with you guys live on stream. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Wiz says good morning. Good morning to you, Wizzo. Good morning to you. You feeling better today, mate? You was very hungover yesterday, weren't you? You feeling better today? I think Wiz should just absolutely full send Sol Season this week. Put in the chat if you agree. Should Wiz just full send his own altcoin? It's called Sol Season. Put in the chat if you think Wiz should full send it this week. I think he should. I think you should, Wiz. And I know Wiz has been making a lot of profits futures trading recently. So, no doubt he's got a big stack of stables there ready to send it. So, yeah, we'll try and peer pressure Wiz into full sended Sol Season, shall we, this week? I am continuing to buy more at the current levels because he is a good friend of mine. And there is some good stuff coming with it as well. So yeah, why not? Justin agrees. Yeah, full send it, Wiz. Come on. Slowly, then suddenly. Right now, busting liquidity on a chart with my candlestick. Fantastic. Well done, ICT. Well done. Nice little early Christmas present for yourself there. Outing me there, Dave. Well, that's it. That's it. I'm outing you. I'm outing you. I am outing you. And we've got Justin saying he continues to accumulate. And ICT saying made 14k today. Well, maybe you should consider rotating some of them funds into Wiz's Sol season. I do hold a decent amount myself, full disclosure, as does most people probably who are in the chat at the moment. But yeah, Wiz, if you want to plug your Sol season to ICT, who says he's made 14k today, then yeah. Got everyone in my family CSE foot massaging machines, ordered 7 on Black Friday. Amazing. Can't get any better. Yeah, ICT says he's made 14k on perk/sol pairing today. So Wiz, if you want to, you got a potential person to fire in some buys into Sol season there. If you want to plug it to ICT, feel free. Don't mind that at all. But yeah, obviously, for those of you that did watch the stream yesterday, this might be a little boring. Unfortunately, well, I'll try and make it as fun as I can. But pretty much the market's not really done that much since we covered yesterday. From what we covered yesterday. So maybe we just have a bit of a chat and stuff like that. I think I'm going to probably struggle to make this a 3-hour one today, to be fair, given the fact that we did basically cover everything yesterday. But yeah, we can have a look at whatever we like. Yeah, ICT saying, what are you talking about? Right. Should we just show him? Shall I just pull it up? Your sound is breaking. Not again. Not again. This happened yesterday. It's not, is it? What do you mean my sound is breaking? Apparently my sound went a bit funny yesterday on stream. But, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's pull up the ye old Sol season. This is for you, this Wiz. Here is Sol season. This is it. So this is Wiz's altcoin, ICT. This is Wiz's altcoin, and it did actually go up to 1 million. Pretty well, just below 1 million. It went to just below, and we are back at 222k market cap. However, a lot of the people that was in it have sold off, and there is a group of us that are accumulating quite the sizable amount of the supply between us all. So when it starts to full send, you do the maths, because there's not going to be that much on offer for people to buy equals supply squeeze. So yeah, there's a little plug for you, Wiz. Sound fine for me. Good. You love it, David. Oh, I absolutely love it. I love it. What the bejesus is Sol season? It is Wiz's. It is Wiz's altcoin. Wizard of Alt here. It's his altcoin that he created. Nah, I'm not. Al Diamond hands it. So are you in ICT? Are you gonna go and accumulate a little bag of this? I am continuing to buy, and as you can see, not even that long ago we was up at 600k. However, the word on the street, and this is not financial advice, and this is not confirmed, is that there could be quite the multiplier on this once it gets going. I don't know if Wiz can confirm or deny, but the idea is to push this deep into the millions. So yeah, there's a nice little Christmas present for my friend. But yeah, so ICT says yes, gonna start small with like 2 to 3k. Well, there we go. So just an altcoin doesn't do anything. Well, I suppose it's not really a meme. It's not really a meme, is it? But I suppose it. What would you describe it as, Wiz? Because it's not a meme as like in a typical meme, is it? But I suppose like when Solana actually starts to break out and send, I suppose it does kind of become a meme then, because obviously Solana will just be rocketing. So I don't know how you would describe it. I don't know if I would describe it as a meme. I would more describe it as a cultural coin for the culture, for the movement, is what I would describe it as. Good community and a fun thing to trade, says Wiz. Yeah, I agree, mate. But yeah, so there you go. That is for my good friend Wiz. Now, is anyone joining me? I know Justin is building DCA into a DOP long. I have also opened one of these on my personal BLOFIN account. So we are on the streaming one at the moment. But I did start going in heavier than 314 USDT on my personal BLOFIN account, building along on DOP as well, which should get some pretty nice returns if all goes to plan, and it does get the push up. So the question is, what are you trading at the moment? Do let me know in the comments. What are you trading at the moment? And are you trading on BLOFIN? If you're not, it's the first link in the description. Do go and sign up. Non-KYC. So, yeah, you're all good with not telling them who you are. Although we'll say most alts don't do anything either. That's true. That's very true. I'm in DOP, says Wiz. Wiz, what percent you hold for Sol season? So, yeah, I'll let Wiz answer some questions now. I've gave him, the little airtime that I've given him. Gave him a nice little cameo there. Plugging his alt. Giving him some publicity. Got entries set for cow, bake, bal, comp, aero. Love that, Wiz. Love that. I'm so bored looking at the same old coins though. I'm so bored. I'm so bored of it. It feels like we just look at the same old coins nearly every day, which is good because obviously the good ones that you find into trade. And I don't know what, like, have we closed the CME gap yet? I think we have, haven't we? Yeah. Yeah, we have closed it. Yes. But yeah, let's have a look at ETH. ETH also had a falling wedge that we was looking at yesterday. And we did get a breakout and then a little drop back below. But however, we have come out of it, and we have come out of that red background on ETH as well, on Stonksy, which is good. However, my good friend Justin said that we are struggling at the exponential moving average 200 on the 4-hour chart. So let's whack a little girthy line on there. Let's get it nice and girthy. And let's put it in orange. And let's put the 200 on. So yes, as you can see, we are indeed struggling. Let me get rid of this line that I drew yesterday and this line. So yes, as you can see, we are struggling. Oh, not again. No. Oh, not again. Oh, honestly, there's nothing that I hate more than when this does this. When this zooms in like this, it really triggers something in me. It triggers deep anger because I don't know how to fix it. Because even when I do this, like, how can I get anything to go here? Like, hang on. Oh, this triggers something in me. Let me refresh this. There we go. Not actually short spread across wallets, but I would guess about 9%. Dave, there was a stock. Oh yes, I remember you told me about this. Yeah, but as we've seen, that Justin said there, we are struggling at the 4-hour 200 EMA. So that's something to watch out for. A break above that. We will have a look at this soon as well. Good morning, Mr. Delta. Thank you very much for joining the stream again. You are eyeing up a short on Sahun. We got James saying, just bought a small $500 position in DOP, just a little mini one. Well, yes, that's me. Same here. And it is moon or dust for me. If we do start going further down, I will probably make sure that I don't get liquidated. However, I would rather it not go down that far. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, moon or dust or moon, and just make sure I don't get liquidated pretty much. But it is only a small position. I would more be worried about the one that I've got open on my personal account than the streaming one. So let's see. Let's hope that we don't go down that far and we do get some upwards movement. But yeah, we'll see. I definitely don't want to get liquidated on the one on my personal account, so that will probably just keep getting. Probably not a really good example to set, but I'm going to make sure I don't get liquidated on it. So yeah, short. Guys, I'm not having a 6-year experience in the trenches on. Yeah, locked and burns as confirmed by Wiz. Dave, hello, Mike. Get your capital Mikes in the chat for Mike. Mike, yes, Mike. How we doing? My good friend across the pond. How we doing? Let me get back on this chart anyway. But yes, we are struggling at the 4-hour 200 EMA, which is coming pretty much straight across here. It is pretty much right there, around about, give or take, probably a couple of dollars. But 4-hour 200 EMA. Yeah, so that's where it is, pretty much around about there. Give or take, yeah, $10, $20, $30, whatever you want. So we will monitor this, because as soon as if we can get above here, then we are off to the races. And yeah, someone make DOP do something. Justin, make it go green. Justin, make DOP go green, please. And we got Justin saying the point of control is also at 97,200, which is just above it. So there's not really much gap. Between the two. However, we'll see what happens today. What does the 200 represent on the EMA? The previous 200 candles on the 4-hour chart. The average. But the EMA is more sensitive to price action than normal moving average. It's more sensitive to recent data. So it's more sensitive to what has formed recently. Same as the 4-hour level to gain. Says Justin, some good insight there. Justin always gives good insight. Do make sure you listen to what he says in the comments. Do take note if you do want some valuable insight into the market. Listen to what he's saying. Been traveling, work. Hope all is good at Merry Christmas. Yes, all is good with me. Thank you very much, Mike. Question: if you never got into crypto, what would you be doing now? Do you know what? That's a very good question. That is a very good question. What would I be doing now? Do you know what? I really don't know. That's a superb question, that ICT. No one, I don't think anyone has really asked me that on stream before. What would I be doing now? I honestly have no idea. I really have no idea. I don't know. I don't know. That's such a hard question to answer, isn't it? Because, yeah, I don't know. Dave will be in Magic Mike show. Oh yeah, I would be there. Oh yeah, I'd be there. ICT says, where would you be, Justin, if you didn't get into crypto? I imagine he'll just be driving his lawnmower around. Just driving. He's got a sick lawnmower. So I imagine he'll probably just be driving that around, enjoying life. Be Dave's oil boy. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. Dave really shit his pants with that question. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but how can you? I don't know. How could you like answer that? I don't know, because that's like just trying to think of just a completely different reality in it. Like it's hard to know, because when I first went full-time crypto, I just went out on my own. I quit my job just to trade full-time. But I knew that I wanted to quit my job regardless. So then I probably would have just went down a different route. I don't know what I would have done, but I would have done something probably. Yeah, I don't know. Professional cross-country skier. Justin, yeah, probably maybe. Is this indicator working on stocks? Yeah, let's go. Let's pull up this one. So Wiz gave me what's it called? Sour. What's it called? Sour. It works. So to answer your question, Atta, it works on crypto, stocks, commodities, FX, indices. It works on everything. Let me find out this one. Wiz gave me the heads up soon. That's it, not sour. Soon. I was one letter off. I did type in sour then. Soon. This one. Soundhound. It did catch a super move on this. On Stonksy, yeah. So we did go green at the start of November. This is on the 1 hour, but I think you said, Wiz, didn't you, that it caught it on multiple different time frames. So we are currently 300% up from where it went green. So yeah, we are 300% up from where it went green. And I think, yeah, he said it did catch it on a couple different time frames. Yeah, so there's the 2 hour chart again, massively up. And I think he said no, it wasn't the 4 hour chart. But yeah, the 1 and the 2 hour chart. Did we get the 30-minute? No, not lucky. I mean, for stocks, because obviously they only trade 5 days a week, you're better off with like sort of the 1 hour upwards, really, for catching these type of moves. But yeah, there you go. And if we look at, if you want another example, if we look at MSTR, MicroStrategy, and we go back, we did get a monster move on MicroStrategy. This is on the 1 hour again. As you can see, it caught all the route to all-time highs and filling in that wick, the monthly wick from 24 years ago that it filled in on this run up here. And it did catch this, I think, on same thing, multiple different time frames. And I think it did get it on the 4 hour, did it? No, we got the previous one on the 4 hour last year into, yeah. So, yeah, $45 all the way up to 170-ish. So, yeah. But, yeah, it works on stocks, commodities. So, if you're a gold trader, silver, FX. So, if you like to trade your currency pairs, whatever floats your boat, Stonksy works on. Pretty much as long as you can load it on TradingView, you're all good. Yes, Justin is giving his backstory there to ICT, who asked him a question soon. Don't know if anyone interested in AI bots. Just bought a bit of Trench AI token. Think it's going to be big as a punt. It's an automated bot. That can follow and change narratives. Just launched. Okay, wow. 1 day. I would quote it on a 1 day chart as well. We said, yeah, soon. No, Justin isn't a nerdy meme coin 20-year-old rich kid. He is a very cool guy who's done a lot of cool, interesting shit in his life. So yeah, he's not a 20-year-old meme coin lad. he's was very successful in what he used to do, and now pretty much pulls good trades out the market pretty much every day. Very, very successful trader now. So yeah. Colin says, morning, do you trade only your funds or do you take on investors? No, I don't have a hedge fund. No, I do not have a hedge fund. However, if you want me to post a wallet address and you want to send me some money for free, I'm more than willing to take part in receiving some free funds, Colin. But no, we do not run a hedge fund at Stonksy. Unfortunately, that might be pretty fun because at the moment, I think I would just do a complete, completely irrational, irresponsible thing and throw everyone's money in this Doplong. And I'll say, hopefully I can pay you back a couple times over. Or unfortunately, all your money is now gone. So that's probably what I'd do. So if anyone does want to send me any free money, I will post a wallet address and I'll go and put it in this Doplong. But no, we do not run a hedge fund, Colin. Pump Fun should do an IQ test before letting someone launch a meme coin. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, it might be pretty crazy that you could probably get that low of an IQ, to be fair. So it would be interesting. I think the average score would probably be about 20 on Pump Fun. But, it would be a good experiment. So, yes, what are we doing? We are getting a bit of a drop. As Justin outlined before kindly, we are rejecting off the 4-hour 200 EMA again. And what is Solana doing? Let's see what Solana's doing. Solana. So we was looking at this yesterday. Yeah, obviously we was finding demand down in this zone on the 1 hour, and obviously we did have this diagonal to break, which we did break through, and we have shifted into the green on Stonksy. So we'll see. I think Solana is probably due to regain some strength. So if we do go and have a look at Sol Bitcoin and Sol ETH, I think personally, I don't know about anyone else, but I think Solana, let's turn this off because this is not a tradable asset. I think it's due to regain some strength in the market because it has took quite a hit recently. So I don't know about anyone else, but I do think that we are going to see. What am I doing here? What's all these lines from? I think we are going to see a bit of a resurgence in Sol's strength. I'm zooming out here and I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yeah. So as you can see, we was trading. Trading. The Sol Bitcoin chart was compressing, and we did compress into a point, and we got a break to the downside, which is no surprise because most alts are still weak against Bitcoin. However, we are kind of testing, obviously, this point where it did find resistance last time, and then we did test it again here, which we are testing again now. I think we will see an upwards move from Sol against Bitcoin. And if we go to the ETH chart as well, we have seen a massive drop off against ETH too. And I believe, what am I doing? I believe this line was drawn from the 2021 high, I think. Am I right about that? Yeah. So the last cycle's high. And we have dipped back under, as you can see. Resistance, resistance, resistance. Some dips over. Then we did get flipped to support. And we did hold it slightly here, but then we have dropped back below and resistance. So we do need to reclaim this 0.58 level on Sol ETH. But then I think once we do that, I do think we probably then go on to new highs against ETH. And Sol makes ETH its little brother again, little bro. So, yeah. Does anyone agree with that on Solana? Someone should do an IQ test on the buyer, not the creator. Should do it on both. Or even better, it should just shut down. That would just be better for everyone if it just shut down. Start a YouTube channel, get famous, gather investors, all on black. All on a low leverage dop long. Monday daily put and control sitting at 95,400. Might retest that. If we hold above pre-New York, we should retest 97,200, says Justin. So if you was looking for some top-tier analysis, do screenshot that. Go and apply it to the chart and watch it. Obviously, this is not financial advice. This is just educational. However, this is worth taking note of. So do make sure you go and put this on your chart and watch what happens, even if you're not going to trade it. I'm long at 94,500, so hoping I get filled. What do you mean, Wiz? So you are long, or you've got bids sat there? You are long, or you've got bids there? Because you says I'm long at that, but you're hoping that you get filled. So, are you waiting to get filled? All about the education day. Well, that's it, isn't it? That's it. That's what we're all about. We are not financial advisors in any sort of way. So FCA, if you are watching, do read the disclaimer. It does say this is all educational content. So yeah, there's nothing financial advice going on here. Long from ETH as well. Justin is from last night. Justin, when are you going to send DOP? Just so I know when to add more. Just let me know when you're going to send DOP. Just let me know so I can add more to my streaming account and my personal account. I have managed to get a decently all right size position on my personal account now. So I'm very happy with that. However, I will continue to add more when we're down at these levels because, like I was saying for a lot of last week, I think DOP is in an accumulation range. And we have come down and retested what was obviously the low. And we have seen a decent reaction so far from there. And this, I was measuring out my liquidation on my streaming account, which hopefully we do not get down to. But yeah, so yeah, and I think, for anyone who's into patterns, I'm not really in, massive patterns guy. Apart from that falling wedge that we did do on Bitcoin yesterday was really good. However, obviously we are in what looks like an accumulation range, but could this potentially be a double bottom? And could we, potentially make our way to the, maybe we do get one more drop, maybe to the mid range, something like that, and then maybe we do something like that. That would be nice. That would be really nice. But yeah, I think what we'll see is what's a good example of a coin that was in. I'll tell you what's a good example is like it's obviously lower time frame than this. But notice when XLM broke out. So XLM was in this range for about, probably about 2-3 years. However, notice when it did break out, it was very aggressive, the move. And you'll see this on ones that have been in consolidation a long time. Now, obviously, we are looking at something that's a lot higher time frame than what we're looking on DOP. That's been in that range for about 3 months. This was in it for 2.5 years. However, do notice, obviously, the expansion and the aggressiveness of the move once it does break out of a range like that. So, yeah, that's what I'm pegging my my theory on anyway. That's what I'm pegging my theory to. So yeah, we'll look at it now. Oh no, I am adding all the way down. I'm adding all the way down. And like I said, do not follow me into it. Anyone who's watching, do not follow me into it based on what I'm doing. I'm pretty much just adding and adding and adding, not irresponsibly. However, yeah, just be careful. Just be careful. However, I'm not really too fussed as long as we are holding this range. If we do start to break below here, then I would be concerned because we are falling to new lows then. But in terms of like higher time frame swing long, yeah, I'm fine adding. But yeah, as a Bitcoin, I think we should have a small retracement to the 29k level. Then we should see the pump. I actually do think that is possible for the next bear market. More than possible, actually. It's something that I'll be watching for. I think that we come down. So let me go on here. Let me get rid of all these. So we was looking at the Christmas price action. I do think that we actually come down and touch this or get close, which seems impossible. But it's funny that you actually said 29k because I actually think we do something like this. I don't know why. So this isn't to scale and doesn't really matter whether we come down here or not. But when we do obviously eventually break back to the upside, I think we probably do something like this. Again, don't really know how high it goes. I really don't care. We'll distribute for a little bit. We'll come down, come slightly back up, do something like that. And then we will just go boom, 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 boom. And then this would be where I would be looking to add. Because in terms of, you know, really high time frame structure, it would just be another higher low. You know, this one, we'd put in another higher low there, and then we'd carry on. So I don't know how high it goes. And yeah, like I said, I really don't care. I'll be looking for signs of distribution and exhaustion in the price. But I think we get something like this. And what's interesting is I do actually think that we see the top. And this is what you would call complacency. So complacency is obviously when we do get the drop off from the top. So let's just draw this out. And I'd actually think that we get both next year, personally, is what I am planning for. So wherever we top out, whatever, you know, up, obviously you'll form a distribution range for however long it goes on. Then we'll get a drop down, you know, say 20, 30%, whatever, 40%, whatever. Then we'll get a bounce. And then this is obviously where people think, right, well, that was just a pullback. We'll carry on to the upside. And then it'll chop a little bit. And it's complacency because basically, if you look on the psychological chart, it's where it's, I think the text is like, we need to cool off before the next rally. And then, yeah, I think then we do see quite a harsh bear market. This would be a good level, though. So, like, say if this was to scale, say if this, you know, this was to scale, whatever, this would be an incredibly easy trap and buy for another bounce, maybe towards, say, 100k, whatever, 90k. And then eventually when we do break below that, then it's game over. And then we go all the way down. My bear market low point is 17k. Yes, entirely possible. Entirely possible. I personally think this will be it. Only for the reason is because that is such a strong level in terms of buying. But also, I like to think of like the saying, you know, in bull markets it never goes as high as people think, and in bear markets it never goes as low as people think. So if we did get to here, I'm pretty confident I would just go all into Bitcoin then. And if it did go lower, so be it. so be it. But I would be willing to take the stab at going just all in at anywhere around the 30k level. You think it's over soon? I don't think it's over soon, but it's definitely over next year. We'll just have to see how Q1 plays out. But for me, it doesn't really matter when. It's a case of if. So if I get towards my target, then it's all going no matter where the market is. And I will probably just liquidate it all on in one day. I don't really care to DCA out. I'd rather just liquidate it all. Why are you sweating so much? I said 29k because it sounded funny. I'm not sweating. There's not one part of me that's sweating. I'm actually wearing a jumper at the moment. But yeah, this is something that I think is possible. Bitcoin floor price is 70k. That's good. Well, the thing is, it's good to obviously, not everyone is going to have the same opinion, are they? I think it gets crushed in next bear market, and I think it will be even more brutal than this. Wasn't even that bad. Everyone, I think, because of the amount of things that happened, everyone thinks this was terrible. It wasn't even that bad. It was all over within 7 months. Hey guys, what have I missed? Nothing much, to be honest, because obviously we covered a lot of Stonksy and like recent price action that last night. This is actually a really good topic. In looking at the next, what's next. If it goes to 17k, I'll be buying at least 500 Bitcoin and will hold forever. I will go all into Bitcoin next bear market. I'm not bothering. No, and say that I will. 95% in Bitcoin and 5% in alts. But I am never ever being top heavy in alts ever again after this cycle. So yeah, I will be going all into Bitcoin pretty much, and I will choose a handful of, I'd say 5 alts that I think have like 50x potential and do like 1% in each. Apart from that, I will be a Bitcoin maxi because alts have been rubbish this cycle, bar a few. Inge, Sol, and a few others. Sui, Mantra. If you got into OM, I didn't. But yeah. Do you believe the Pi Cycle top indicator this cycle? Yeah, the Pi Cycle top indicator is really good. Just locked in 12k more on gold, 130 pips done. First 26k day ever. Happy fucking Christmas. You caught me out there, ICT. I don't know if I'm going to get demonetized. Don't even monetize this channel. Well, I'm going to post a Sol wallet then, and I think you should send me a Christmas present over. How about that? How about you send me some Solana over as a Christmas present? Recovered my entire December loss up 10k. Well done, mate. That's actually great to hear. Well done. In all seriousness, well done. But yeah, I think we get something like this next cycle. And I think it will be even more brutal than this because I think it will go on for longer like this did. I think it will go on for longer like the 2018, 2019 years where this was pretty much just one straight line down, weren't it? I mean, it pretty much all happened within the span of, that was in March and it was all over by November. Whereas this, pretty topped out and then it really started to drop around there, January 2018. And then it really only started to go up then a year and 2 months later, where this was over in, 7 months? Not even 7 months. Is it 7 months? Yeah, 7 months. So I could see something like this happening where it's just, the ETFs just slowly offloading, walking the price down. And then this is where I would enter again. But that's just my personal plan. Do not listen to me. And this is all theoretical. This might not even happen. Who knows? This is not to scale, by the way. I don't know where the top is. Like I said, I don't really care. I'll look for signs of a top when I think the one is. Same as me. I was proper heavy into alt on very low leverage and still got battered. I'll still scalp alt on 1 minute. That's my favorite. F you. I'm going by McLaren on Valence. Good for you, mate. Good for you. Have you ever thought that this bull run isn't a bull run, but rather a fake bull run created by us election, and the real bull run is coming soon? No, no, I've never thought about it like that, Wolf Boy. Because this is a bull run. This is not a fake bull run. This is the bull run. There's not going to be another one after this where it takes it to 300k. I think personally, like 150. I did actually think about 120, but I have started to lean a bit higher now. But I would think probably around 150 might be probably the max if it even does get there. Just closed Steam 62%, but things going to go higher. Well done. Yes, you opened that last night, didn't you, while we was on stream? Damn, this 26k day saved me, yeah. And if you do obviously want to trade anything, or you need a place to sell your spot when you are done holding it, do make sure you click the first link in the description and sign up to BLOFIN. It's the best exchange for you to, buy and sell your spot and trade futures. It's non-KYC, so you just sign up with an email. There's no ID. You don't have to tell them who you are. And if you are in a restricted region where you find it difficult to trade, you just put a VPN on and you're in. And obviously with non-KYC, there's nothing stopping you then. And it is completely 100% safe because all user assets are custodied in Fireblocks. So 1-to-1 back in, 100% safe. Let's get it. And yeah, that's obviously where I'm doing all my trading. But yeah, this is something that I would, what I think is probably likely, I would say. Again, not to scale, but we'll see. I think we need new story for the Bitcoin to pump again, or new narratives. I don't think so, really. I mean, obviously, it would help. It would help. No, I put them in the other one. Yeah, but I just. I think so I don't think so. The cycle will play out however it wants. And if Trump does make a strategic Bitcoin reserve and we do get a 10-20% pump off that, then it probably just expedites the movement that we was going to get anyway. Because at some point there will be a strong, the halving effects will kick in. Well, I'm not actually buying a McLaren because I want to clear my debt first. My uncle scammed my father into debt and slowly getting out of it. Oh, wow. Well, that's good, mate. I hope you're able to do that soon. But yeah, what are your thoughts on this anyway? What are your thoughts on this? This is just typical structure. I mean, it's so easy. Let me just pause this a sec. Let me pause this and let me go and get this up. Images. It is just this, isn't it? It is just. What's all this? It is just this. It's it's just easy to, not easy to identify, but you just judge it by what you see at the time, don't you? Don't try and think too much ahead about it. Like, there's no point trying to think about where it tops out and stuff like that. You look for signs and evidence of that. However, someone did mention the pi cycle top, which is it's a super good indicator of that, and we'll go and have a look at that now. But again, this is what I'm talking about. So, this would be the top, euphoria, which obviously leads into distribution. Then you get the drop down, then you get the bounce back up and a slight ranging, which then is complacency. We just need to cool off before the next rally. But I personally think we are in belief. So I don't know where everyone else thinks that we are. Oh, what have I done there? I think we're in belief. So let me know where you think we are in terms of this chart. Where do you think we are? I think we are in belief. And I think we still have thrill and euphoria to go. Maybe we are in between thrill and belief, maybe. But I think we still have this last parabolic leg to go. But let me know where you think you are. Where do you think that we are in the cycle? I think we're somewhere around here. Maybe in belief, maybe around thrill, maybe in the middle somewhere. But I think we still have, like one last real push to the upside, 40, 50%. And then the music stops, in my opinion. But we'll see. But this would be a gift. Imagine how good this would be. It wouldn't even be a bad thing. It'd be so good. It would be such a good opportunity. And then, thing is, it's so easy, right? Let's just map it out. It's just so easy, isn't it? So we've got this, which would be, just a standard SR flip. No doubt we will get a strong bounce from that. After spending 8 months consolidating in that, there's no doubt in my mind that if we did come down and rest, maybe we dip below slightly to trap people, but I think it would reclaim it for sure on the first test. So I think we do get a strong bounce from here, but then as soon as we do get below there, it's lights out. So then it would be first step would be coming to test that. And then it's just back inside a range then. So, yeah, we'll see. As easy as that, just level to level play. We're still early in the cycle. So Justin thinks that we're still early in the cycle. 2 years ago, a dude with $0 was worth more than my entire life. Today, my uncles are 3 times. That's good, mate. That's good. Mr. Tickle says, Dave. Hello, Mr. Tickle. Hello, Mr. Tickle again. Hello. How are we doing? Tio says we are at the dip before complacency. No, I disagree. We've not seen you. Where has the euphoria been? Bloody hell, if that's euphoria, then we all might as well just quit. There is not, honestly, in my humble opinion, there is not a chance that we've seen this. There's not a chance that we've seen this, and let alone this. That is not the dip before complacency. That is not the dip before complacency. If that was the top, this would be complacency. That would be complacency. If that is not the dip from euphoria down to complacency. If that in this scenario, that is the top, the cycle top, which I think is pretty much near zero chance that it is. We would come down and retest this and then bounce. In my opinion, anyway. But I think we're somewhere around here. I think. And then we got to move up higher, potentially even towards 200k. Potentially towards 200k. There is there's one guy that I listen a lot to, and he's been through so many cycles, and I think he said his personal target is around like 180 to 200k ish. So maybe we do go that high. I'll just look for signs of a top. If it carries on going up, happy days. I want my alts to go as high as possible so I can just dump them all. Checks this ticket out. Delivered BTC gains in a month. Qubit. QUBT. I think I'm going to sell my altcoins to get more Bitcoin for sure. Only thing that makes me nervous are alts. It's an interesting point. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. So it's completely up to you what you do with your own portfolio, isn't it? It's completely up to you. Up to you, mate. Let me get rid of all this anyway. But yeah, that's interesting to look at. I mean, it's something different in it. Instead of just repeating what we did last night, it's interesting to look at. I think one interesting thing is to look at. So I don't know if anyone does keep an eye on these total charts often. However, this is from a thingy not too long ago. So where is it? What am I doing here? What was I looking at before? Where was I looking at it? That's not what I was looking at. What was I looking at? I can't remember what I was looking at on this. That I found interesting. What was it? I can't remember. I found something interesting on the total 3 chart before, and I can't remember what it was. However, this is going into the multi-trillions for sure. Not sure where, but I would probably say between 2 and 3. Probably between 2 and 3, which bloody hell, it's not exactly revolutionary, that is it? But that's probably where I would estimate. Let's go back and have a look at the hourly chart anyway. Let's see. Droopy Doo says Stonks just flashed a buy on Pendle near resistance on the 15-minute with 200 MA crossover. If Bitcoin shows interest above 96k, I'll enter that today. Very good, mate. You got a nice one, didn't you, on Steam last night? You got a really nice trade on Steam last night. But yeah, do make sure that you drop a like on the stream as well, please. Do make sure you drop a like. And yeah, if you're not already signed up and you're wondering where you can go and sell all your holdings eventually when the time comes, or go and even add to it, obviously during this time, or you want to put some futures trades on, do make sure you click that first link in the description to sign up to BLOFIN. Someone before mentioned the Pi cycle top. So let's go and have a look at Pi cycle top. As you can see, this one has been really good historically with identifying tops in a cycle. And it's typically when the two lines get compressed and kind of cross over, but it's really the compression in the lead up. Now we are still quite a way away from compression on these lines, which suggests we are potentially around like here. If we do look at previous cycles anyway, right before the melt up, like here, right before the melt up, here, right before the melt up. But yeah, this is something to keep an eye on for sure. This is one of the things that I will be taking into account as well, is where the Pi cycle top is. And as you can see, the green line, which is the 350 DMA times 2, is at 131k at the moment, which suggests that orange line would have to play catch up towards there, which by the time obviously the price starts moving up there as well, potentially you would get a squeeze towards 150k to 200k maybe. But yeah, this is something interesting to keep an eye on for sure. Do check out the Pi cycle top. You don't have to check it regularly. maybe once every couple of weeks, whatever. But historically, it's been superb for identifying tops of cycles, or at least being close to it. So yeah, good metric to look at. Yeah, the gap is still quite far, isn't it? Yeah. The gap is still quite far. But notice how quickly it can close. That was October, and that was when it really started to compress. That was February. So that's only 4 months. 5 months? 4 months. It can close really quickly. The gap looks big, but that's even August. It's not really that long in terms of that you think. October, and then it was basically fully compressed by March. So 6 months maybe. Not to say that was going to be over in 6 months, but that's how quickly the gap can close anyway. But yeah, do let me know if you want me to check out any altcoins or anything. I've had a bit of a different stream today, which is good, because yeah, like I said, those that was in yesterday's stream probably would have just been watching a complete repeat if I would have just gone and covered the market as usual. It was good to look at other things, maybe zoom out to the high time frame and look at what is going on. But let me know, what do you want me to do now? We've got 46 people in as well, so do make sure that you drop a like. I think today we will probably go for a 2-hour stream. Nothing too long, because yeah, like I said, we did 2 hours last night, so there's not really a whole lot to cover, unless you tell me what you want to see. But we'll probably go for a 2-hour stream today, another 45 minutes or so. And let me know what you're doing for Christmas. What are your plans? Obviously, we're 2 days away from Christmas. We are on Christmas Eve. So let me know what you're up to on Christmas. What have you got planned? And what's your plans for, obviously, that nice little break that we have between Christmas and New Year? Are you going to be taking some time away from trading to sort of just let the end of the year play out? Or, have you got something booked? Are you doing something? I'd be interested to see what happens here now. 5 rib of beef roast and whiskey sorted. Yes, James, like that. Love the sound of that. Sounds absolutely delicious. Sounds absolutely delicious, mate. I think I'm having lamb on Christmas Day. I think I'm having lamb. I went out for tea last night, and I got I got a turkey roast and I regretted it pretty much straight away. It's just so dry, turkey, isn't it? Unless, like, you know, you smother it in gravy and cranberry sauce and it makes it a bit better. But it's really like it's a terrible meat, isn't it? But yeah, let me know what you want me to see. Do let me know what you're doing as well. Doesn't have to be Stonksy or crypto related. We can talk about anything. Give me some discussion topics. But yeah, what should we look at next? Let me know. Need some more activity in the chat. You'll never walk alone, says RN. Yes, we had a great win yesterday, didn't we? Did you watch the game? That was a brilliant game. Very interesting. I watched it while I was out for a meal. Got it on my phone, propped up. I live in North Wales and used to live on a lamb farm. My partner can't stand lamb now, but I love it. Even when they took them away in spring, nom nom. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose if you've got that in your mind, it might be hard to forget about while it's on your plate. But I mean, if it's already there waiting to be ate, I suppose there's nothing you can do about it, is there? Turkey is my favourite, but I put it in the smoker, slow cook it and brine it. Turns out juicy. Oh, nice. Okay. Very good. Not being allowed a whiskey for 3 months. Nightmare. Just finished some boring treatment, so she'll be having a dram in the new year, hopefully. Yes. Yes, Andy. Do make sure that you make up for lost time, mate. Do make sure you make up for lost time. And then enjoy getting some whiskey back down your neck. Not too much. That doesn't get better with gravy on top. Yeah, I mean, yeah, gravy's nice, isn't it? I think there's nothing better than just having like really nice Yorkshire puddings and just filling them with gravy, so they go all soft at the bottom and stuff as well. Oh, delicious! Absolutely delicious. Yeah. What should we look at anyway? Give me some pointers. Give me some pointers of what you want me to look at, please. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what we come back to, because I won't be streaming on Christmas Day or Boxing Day, so I will be having Wednesday and Thursday off, which I'm sure most of you won't want to sit there and watch a stream anyway on them days. However, it'd be interesting to see what we come back to, what my dot position is like after them days. Big plate size Yorkshire filled with stew. Oh, lovely, Scott. Yes, you're making me hungry. Auction, I can check out that. Meeting one florin and check out Bitcoin dominance. I can do that as well. But yeah, I'm ready for Christmas Day and Boxing Day to chill a bit. I'm ready for it. Auction. We did catch a drop down. I did catch a pump and a drop down most recently in terms of the price action. But we are looking like we are just pretty much range bound, aren't we? I must have drawn them on last time that we looked at this. However, we are pretty much just range bound. We are training within a range. So, yeah. Support to resistance trading, and that's pretty much it until we break either side. Obviously, the breakout play is clear, and the breakdown play. But aside from that, there's not really much going on. Bitcoin dominance. So let's go and have a look. We did obviously get a massive fall off I'm guessing we are hitting maybe what the top of that. Oh, hang on. I was wondering where the top of that channel had gone. It was in white for some reason. What's this? Sorry, I was just looking at something. Put that there. So yeah, we did fall out the channel, but we did regain the channel as well. And there is potential for this to go higher, to be honest, towards maybe late 60s. In which case, yeah, we'd probably get that on the next leg up before we obviously do see some proper rotation into alts. But it's pretty easy to watch. This was a zone that I'd highlighted for a while on the chart, and as you can see, we did respect that when we entered it. So in any move up to there, we would obviously hit the top of the channel again as well. So yeah, it's just waiting for that, final probably Bitcoin leg where Bitcoin dominance stays high. And then we do get the fall off, pretty much something like this, but on a much bigger, more aggressive scale. Spud's in the chat saying, GM, I'm long on Bitcoin. Oh yes, Spud. And Spud will be going live today as well at 3:30 UK time, I believe. So do make sure you head over to Crypto Saving Experts channel. Is it 3:30, Spud? Let's get it up. I don't know if it's scheduled yet or not. So it's not scheduled yet. However, he will be going live today. So do make sure you come and subscribe to Crypto Saving Expert channel, where Spud will be on with a guy named Block Pro. Legendary trader, superb trader. The guy is a freak of nature when it comes to trading. So that will be a superb stream. So do make sure you do not miss that today. And let's see. Yeah, Spud's, yeah. So 3:30, yeah. 3:30 UK time. So wherever you are in the world, 3:30 UTC. Him and Block Pro's, yeah. Superb trader, and they'll be covering, obviously, trading tactics or whatever. So yeah, do make sure that is one not to miss. So do not miss that. But yeah, in terms of Bitcoin dominance, yeah, we are back in the channel. So I suppose until we do get some sort of breakdown, the channel high could be next, which would take it back into this box. So that, yeah, that's let's see what's going on as well. So we are attempting to push back up to that 4-hour 200 EMA that Bitcoin has been struggling at. So if we do get a push above there, we'll see what happens on US Open 2. That is in just over 2 hours. So I still won't be live for that. However, yeah, do make sure you check out Crypto Saving Experts channel at 3:30 for the stream with Spud and Block Pro. It'll be a great stream. Do not miss it. Justin says Spud and Block Pro dream team. Yeah, be a great stream. It will be a great stream. Can you check Inge as well? Looking to load bag around $19. Sure, I can check Inge. So you want to load at $19. So you pretty much want to load at a retest of Friday's low, pretty much. And Stonksy has come out of the red background as well. As you can see, it caught the drop all the way down from pretty much just under $27 all the way down to just above 18. And we have ended that now this morning, which is positive, I suppose. Whether you get a full sweep of this where you want to load at 19, I do not know. I suppose that probably majority relies on what Bitcoin does today. If we do get a drop, obviously, towards Friday's low, it will no doubt sweep that on Inge. However, if we do go up on Bitcoin, it will probably go without you. So, yeah, I mean, you've got a plan, which is good. We've come out of the red on the 1 hour. Let's see if we've got red on any other. So we did come out of the red on the 30-minute, went back into it, but we are sideways on that. Yeah, we are just sideways, aren't we? So there's not really much to report on Inge at the moment. We are sideways. Any idea when TMG will be back properly? YouTube, it is like a desolate, unoccupied planet. Today, he's back today. James, he told everyone he said on stream last night that he's back streaming today. So that's all the information that I have. He said last night he's back streaming today, so I'm guessing he'll be back streaming today. Christmas is all about giving, so I'm giving up. Well, you've had a good month, mate, so why not? Why not stop when you've had a good profitable month? So I don't blame you. Give up for Christmas, come back in the new year. You've had an insanely profitable week, by the sounds of it. So, yeah, why not just take some rest for a week and enjoy Christmas and New Year? Sounds like you've smashed it, so well done. Well, hey, yeah, it's good. I've been pulling the line, haven't I? I've been holding the line. Look at my streams that I've done the last week while he's not been streaming. Do make sure in the comments today when he streams, say Dave's been holding the line for you while you've been gone. Look, 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours. So I have been holding the line while he's been gone. So do make sure you do let him know that in his comments when he makes his return today. How much you made this year, Dave? Not enough. Not enough is the answer to that. Not enough. When 24-hour stream. If anyone just wants to watch me sleep, then I suppose, yeah. I don't know. God. I think I'd even struggle to do like 5-6 hours, mate. 3 hours and you just sort of just like, oh, I'm done here. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think, yeah, it takes a special type of human to do a long stream like that. I think TMG was it the other week that he done 12 hours or something like that? He done a long one, didn't he? Well, yeah, after about 3 hours, I'm done. Dave, what will be the 2025 bull run purchase? To be honest, mate, I don't actually want that. I don't actually want to buy that much stuff. I think I just want to mostly keep it in cash and stables. I do want to get myself a really nice Rolex, so that is on the shopping list when the time is right. I do want to get myself one nice Rolex, and I think apart from that, yeah, I'd probably go and buy my mum a nice hot tub. And I think that's probably it, to be honest. The rest will be staying in cash/stables, ready to buy the anarchy that will ensue afterwards. Pretty much just go all in on Bitcoin when the time is right. Maybe a few more little bits and stuff like that. But yeah, majority wise, I'm not looking to blow what I take out. I'm looking to keep it and buy Bitcoin with it over, like the 2 years after that. He did it 18 hours. So you don't want anything out of it? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I am tempted with a car watch though. Yeah. To be fair, I share a car because I don't need one through the day and stuff like that. So I don't really need a car. So I feel like it would just be a waste of money. But yeah, a really nice Rolex is on my shopping list. Not too much. Nothing too much. But yeah, apart from that, I think just keep it all in stables and earn it in a safe place. On like USDC, earn a couple of percent. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it, to be honest. Just wait to buy Bitcoin. Just wait to buy Bitcoin when we do get that, strong drop that will inevitably come. Could you pull up EU 4 hour? I can do that. What do you want? Your USD? What is everyone's target then? Yeah, like Spud raised an interesting question there, about bull run purchase. Like what is your ideal bull run purchase? Obviously, you might have a realistic one or a dream one, but what are yours? Do get them in the chat below. That's interesting to hear. Do let us know in the chat what your ideal purchase is. What have you got your eyes on? Or, your wish list. If you're able to extract enough money. But what do you want me to look at? This is probably due a bounce soon, I think. I don't really even trade FX. Not anymore. But I would say probably into 2025 this gets a decent bounce. Because I don't know about dollar strength. Once Trump takes over, I feel like we might see it weaken. Because I believe he likes a weak dollar. I feel like I've got that in my head. Don't know if that's true or not, if I've just made it up. But yeah, there you are, I suppose. You asked and I give it you. 4 hour your USD. I would love a house for security, but also is it worth the opportunity cost of selling those assets? That's true, yeah, that's true. I suppose, obviously, it'd be good because you'd be mortgage free, do you know what I mean? And then that brick and mortar is yours then forever. No one can take it off you. But then, yeah, you look at it like, say if we do get, another harsh bear market and Bitcoin drops back towards 30K, having that capital available to then buy that and then, just wait another couple of years. It's a tough one, isn't it? It's a tough one. Colours look inverted in EU. But yeah, there's your USD for you. And we are pushing, we are coming to test that for our EMA 200 again. By the looks of it. Oh man, when will this do something? Patience is all that you need. Patience. Oh, come on. Let's have one big GOG candle towards 3.5. The depressing thing is we never own real estate. If you don't pay the tax, the government will come take it. True. Just want to say Stonksy is a great tool to have when trading. I'm taking a break till first week of Jan when big boys come back and we'll be looking for opportunities in the new year. Thank you very much for that, Cody. And for anyone else who hasn't got Stonksy that is watching, there's a nice little live testimonial that's come in from Cody. It's great to hear that you're enjoying and find value in Stonksy. And if you do want to sign up to Stonksy and obviously come and join us over at Stonksy with everything that's on offer with the indicator and join the Discord, the link is in the description for you. So does that mean I rent forever? Yeah. Well, yeah, maybe. I suppose. Yeah. Yeah. It's tough, isn't it? It's tough because I suppose it depends on where you want to settle down as well. Like, where would you want to buy a house? It's tough, isn't it? Enjoy your time for money. Enjoy your time. Money is unlimited. Time is not. Exactly. Yeah. The most valuable thing in this world is time. It's not money. It's time. Yeah. It's all about time. So, trying to make your fortune in crypto, it's not about the money. It's about making the money that then unlocks your time in it. It's not about, trying to just have a big fat wedge just to go and buy things and stuff. It's about having that money then that will free up, your time in your life. We'll be getting Stonksy after Xmas as I'm fully committed on some trades at the moment. Yes, Warren, it's great to hear. I heard Hawk pushed to 5 million, from 5 million to 20 million market cap. Scam. Complete scam. Time with you, Dave, is the most precious of commodities. Oh, wow. How much do you reckon I could sell it for? How much do you reckon I could sell it for? But, oh, mate, you're too kind. You're too kind. We will have the most precious of commodities, won't we? Suppose we'll create our own ETF when both our times combine again. When we see each other, it'll be the biggest and most valuable of ETFs out there. Justin and Dave's time combined into one. What's going on with Sol? Sol will get a move on again soon, I think. I think we will see Sol get a move on again soon. It'll get a rocket up its ass, and it will start again at some point. But someone go and move DOP. Someone go and move it. I want my take profit. Someone go and move it. Me and Justin simp on Dave like nothing else. Yeah, but the thing is, I know Justin in real life. I don't know you in real life, ICT. And after the things you've said, I don't know if I would want to. I think I'd be a bit scared to meet you in real life. What are your thoughts on PLU? Is that Plutus? PLU, I feel like that's Plutus, isn't it? I used to hold a lot of Plutus because I used to use the card and stuff, and I actually got a decent amount. I think I ended up taking around about £1,000 worth of Plutus in cashback on their card. However, I haven't used it in ages, and I don't use it anymore. So I don't know. I don't even know where it is or what it's priced at. But they did have a real good thing going for it, and then they started messing with it, didn't they? I think they started messing with it too much and stuff. Let's go and should we see where Plutus is? I haven't heard about Plutus in ages. I remember when it got listed on Coinbase as well. Wow, 156. I remember when it got listed on Coinbase, Plutus, and I instantly just offloaded everything that I had. Christ. Oh man. Yeah, I remember it got listed there, and I sold everything on this candle. I sold everything that I had on this candle. And then when I was earning the cash back, I just carried on selling it. I mean, there's not really much you can say about this chart, is it? Apart from it has been horrific. I mean, really what you want to cling on to now is, the potential that it does form a base here. It does form a base. You want to see it form accumulation. And then obviously then that gives the chance for some recovery. However, not even that long ago it did. So yeah, I mean, it's coming testing that low. I mean, if it does start falling again, you're just knife catching. You want to see it form a base, form a proper accumulation range. But it has been non-stop selling for quite a while. So yeah, but they had a real good thing going for it. You know, the platform was all right. The card was good. The rewards were quite decent as well. And yeah, like I said, in the time I was using it, I got about £1,000 worth of Plutus back that I sold, which was good. But yeah, then they started messing with it, and I think they cancelled the cards, didn't they? And then wanted you to move over to another card, and I just thought, I can't be bothered with this. So I just stopped using it. But you want to see it form an accumulation range. Oh, damn it. Right now, Bitcoin needs to pick a direction, then alts will move up or down. Very much waiting game. Yeah, I mean, it's as easy as that. I mean, if Bitcoin does move down, alts are just going to get smashed again. Massage it back on, Dave. Oh, mate, as always. I've had it on all morning. Always have it on. I'm Michael Huddleston, ICT. Pull up on Google. I don't know if I should pull that up on Google. I don't know if I should type that in. I'm Michael Huddleston, ICT. Yes, Despal, yeah. Dave Rug Plue. I did offload everything. I remember the day that it listed on Coinbase, because I looked in my MetaMask and I thought, whoa, what's going on here? And then my mate texted me saying Plutus has been listed on Coinbase. So then that was it then. Just straight offloaded. Not even, no hesitation, nothing, all in one go as well. Just one clip. Just offloaded everything on that Coinbase pump. Which, yeah, proved to be the right decision in the end. Pull me up on YouTube, ICT, the Inner Circle Trader. TRB, brother, I was interested in your opinion. Oh, wow. Do you remember that thing last year? TRB. That had one of the most mental pumps. I want to have a look at Hype as well. What's Hype doing? That thing is pretty mental as well. TRB. Yeah. It's crazy that way, isn't it? It's crazy. It's because people just kept trying to short it. Like, everyone was obsessed with trying to short it. And it just fueled this just big one massive liquidation event and just exit liquidity. Like, I remember, I think at one point it was like minus 1% on funding or something, which is crazy. I remember everyone was just obsessed with trying to short it. I mean, that is a weekly candle. It's just one of the weirdest things that you'll ever see, isn't it? That's real. It's not even like it's a glitch or anything. That is a real candle. But I don't actually know what it does, and I have no idea what it does, apart from I just remember that it was just nutty what it did. So I can't actually tell you, because I don't know what it does. I mean, if you just go off the chart, because I don't know what type of, if it might get a narrative boost or whatever, but I mean, it's at support on the chart. It's come and tested this kind of zone. I suppose you could move it a bit lower if you wanted to, whatever. But, you get the idea. It's come into this level many times on a high time frame weekly chart. And it's held. So I suppose, you could take the punt, and maybe it does get round 2 of scamming. Maybe it does get round 2 of, a scam move. It's entirely possible. But, your invalidation's easy. Your invalidation is easy. I suppose, if you want to move this up a bit higher, a bit tighter, say to there, that's fine. But yeah, it's held. It's held on tests and stuff like that. So, who's to say, that it doesn't get round 2 of maybe not that to that extent, but it could push a couple of X potentially. I suppose that's my thoughts on it. There you go. A way to check how much money is in that long wick. What do you mean? Well, how much? How many? How much value of positions that was liquidated in the wick? Is that what you mean? Or do you mean if there's any liquidity still within it or above it? I don't know if it's on a heat map or what. I don't know. In terms of checking how much was cleared on the day of when that wick occurred, I don't know. If you want to check out what the liquidity is like at the moment, I don't know if it'd be on heat maps. It would probably be on High Block if you've got that, but that's a paid service. Or maybe go over to CoinGlass on the heat map and see if it's on there. But yeah, we've not had the most exciting of price action, have we? While we've been on stream, we've literally moved within like a $400 range while we've been streaming. So not the most exciting of price action. But if you do want me to check anything out before we finish the stream, do let me know in the comments. Do let me know in the comments if you want me to check anything out. Do you think we could have a super cycle? No. I think it's just a normal cycle, Chef. I think it's just a normal cycle. Yeah. I think it's just a normal cycle that's just taking shape. Don't get too locked down into the beliefs of this is going to go on forever. Bitcoin's going to carry on going up in one straight line like gold did when it got its ETF, blah, blah, blah. When you think it's time to take profits, you take profits. Don't let people try and feed you a narrative that makes you hold on to coins longer than you want to. If you have a dollar value in mind that you want to get to, when you get to that dollar value, take your money out off the table and do not bag hold. Make sure, first of all, you look after your profits. I suppose your unrealized profits. But yeah, if you've got a dollar value in mind, when you get to that dollar value, don't let yourself get caught up into the euphoria and ideology of hearing people say, oh, this pump's going to last forever. Bitcoin's going to 500,000, blah, blah, blah. No. Lock in your profits when you want to. And yeah, just don't get caught up in the nonsense. No price action is good. It's good when it's going up. It's like a sailboat stuck at sea with no wind. I suppose that's a good analogy, yeah. Maybe one that capsizes if we go down as well. Boom. Book of Meme. I can have a look at that. ETH. Brett. Okay. I mean, ETH we have covered. We covered it last night in depth. Pretty much we had this falling wedge. We have come out of the red background as well and we're pushing up higher. We haven't got a green background at the moment. But yeah, we have come out of the falling wedge, which is good. So yeah. We'll watch for obviously higher price action. That's pretty much it, really. I didn't even draw that. Move that down a bit. Yeah. But yeah, we come out the falling wedge, which is good. Bullish sign. Book of Meme. Not much going on. It's just consolidating, really. Let's see what it's done recently. Well, that's not very good, is it? Not a very good example. not a very good example. To be fair, it's come into a decent spot, hasn't it? It's come into where it's settled after the Binance listing. So I would actually say that this is actually quite decent in terms of risk reward for a long, because, you know, if it starts to fall below here, well, I suppose this is the Binance chart, so maybe there is price action that's been lower than this. But, you know, this is the past, like 4 months of price action. So, you know, you'd say if you start to fall below where it's found support, then obviously it's in trouble. But it did bounce again here. So I suppose the risk reward for longs is probably there. You know, as long as you manage your risk and you know when to cut it. I think it looks very decent, to be fair. Without looking at a different chart, this is just the Binance chart, but, you know, we are going back to August. And we have found, you know, demand. So, yeah, decent. What's Hype doing? This is one that I'd like to buy, but I think I've just missed the boat. I didn't really understand what it was when it first launched, because I'd never heard of it. And obviously, you know, if you would have got in at 12 or something, you would have got a nice 3x. And I don't think we're going to get the big retrace that, you know, everyone would want to get on board with this. Because I think this is going in towards the top 10, and it's probably going to flip a good few that's still above it. Might even wiggle its way, towards a few that you wouldn't think it's going to flip. But having done some reading about it since it launched, I wish I would have just farmed it for the airdrop, but, you know, I'd never even heard of it before it dropped, so you can't really farm something that you don't know about, can you? Look at the 15th of March candle. I'll have to go back and pull up a different chart. I think I was just on the Binance chart there, which didn't have any price action on it apart from them lows. For Bohm, personally, I wouldn't even touch memes anyway. I have Sol Season, which isn't really a meme, but I suppose you could kind of say it forms into that category. It's a low cap, like, but I don't hold any large cap memes, medium cap memes, nothing. So yeah, I wouldn't even touch anything anyway. I mean, I suppose, is this a meme now? Is this a meme? I mean, if it is, someone give it a bloody scam pump. But yeah, Justin thinks if you want to go back on the book of meme and check into March, he thinks it retraces the 15th of March candle. So you'll have to pull up one that it went on before. I'm guessing like MEXC or something. I mean, we could go and look at it. Let's pull up the MEXC one, because I'm guessing it probably went on there first. Let's turn this off. The 15th of March candle. So this was the listing on MEXC then. So I think it went on to Binance only in August, didn't it? About there. Or was it a bit before? No, it was a bit before, wasn't it? Must have been about it. I have no idea when it on to Binance. When did it go on to Binance? Oh no, it went on to Binance the day after MEXC. Actually, it went on to Binance the day after MEXC. That's interesting. So Justin thinks it's going to retrace all the way down here. Which would crush it. Which again, crush it. Yeah, crush it. I want to see the, you know, utility proper take back over, which it kind of has, but not properly. Because I've never really been that shit hot on memes, and able to keep up with them and stuff. But yeah. So there you go. Whoever has to book a meme, Justin thinks it's going to retrace the whole candle from the MEXC listing. Bybit chart. Can you look at ETH, please? I have looked at ETH, Stain. I've looked at ETH. I've looked at what's relevant anyway. We've just come out of the falling wedge. Do you think we can go lower than $3,000? We can. It's possible. Anything is possible. There's a scenario where it can obviously go below $3,000, yeah? However, like I've got drawn on this chart here, we do have support at $3,000, which I think if we do come down and if we did wipe out this wick and come into this box, I think it's got a good chance of bouncing. Because like talking about Bitcoin at 73K, this would be the perfect retest for ETH in terms of longing it, which I don't think, why would the market give that much of a gift? It would literally just retest this range for an SR flip. So that would be the most easy long that you would get on ETH, probably, for the next 6 months. A retest of that. It would be such an easy long, it would be unbelievable. So hence, I do not think that we get it. I don't actually even think that we get this, to be honest. Again, easy long. We might do. All depends on what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin's going to dump, then yeah, it will get dragged down there. But I don't think that we get this, just because it's such a gift. I mean, that would just be the easiest long that you could take on ETH. And then, if it does get back below, then it just re-enters the range. So then it's literally just range play then. So then you're just back in the range. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Hence why I don't think that we get this. Because it would just, it would be a gift more than more than just like price going there. Meme coins are for losers, Spud says. Hard joking there, for legends only. I don't really have any meme coins. And I definitely wouldn't be buying some now, that's for sure. Unless it's, ones you just want to take a small punt on and stuff. If you just want to try and, get it like a quick 10x and you're not risking that much capital, go for it, why not? But I wouldn't be going heavy into memes in terms of using my actual portfolio. I think you're leaving yourself a bit wide open there. Definitely not. But that's just my opinion. I've never really been that able to keep up with like memes and stuff like that. But yeah, I wouldn't be looking to apply a lot of my portfolio to memes here. But yeah. I don't think it can obviously go. Reminds me of that meme of Mick McCarthy, doesn't it? Do you remember that meme of Mick McCarthy, the manager? I think he was manager of, I can't remember who he was manager at the time. And the reporter said to him, like, Mick, that's like, look, I can't remember the figure, but they'll just say like, that's like 2 wins in 17 or something, I think it was, or something like that. And he goes, it can't get much worse, can it? And he just looks at him, he goes, it can. It can. It can always get worse. It can always go lower. Of course it can. But like I say, that would just be basically providing you with a chance like this, with long in this. Hence why I don't think that we go this low on Bitcoin, because that would, again, not now anyway. It will do at some point. But again, that would just be the easiest long that you could take. Hence why I don't think that we go down there. So yeah, just my thoughts. People might disagree with me, and that's fine. But yeah, I don't think that we would get gifted such an opportunity like that in a bull, and give everyone the opportunity who made mistakes in not buying up during here, or accumulating on the way up perhaps, the opportunity to buy alts crushed at this point, and obviously long Bitcoin for a really decent bounce. It can happen, of course it can. Just my opinion. CSE stream is scheduled now. So yeah, do make sure once I could, because I'm going to be coming off stream in a minute. Do make sure you head over to CSE. There is an upcoming stream at 3:30, so in 2.5 hours from now, if you are in a different time zone, that's 3:30 UTC. And he is going to be looking at altcoins with Block Pro, the legendary trader Block Pro. He's a wizard at trading, so do make sure you head over and check out Spud's stream in 2.5 hours with Block Pro. It will be well worth your time and well worth you watching that. So go over to the channel, subscribe, and hit the bell. Or just make sure that you're there at 3:30. What's your take on OM, Dave? We was looking at that last week, and we were discussing it being in distribution. I don't know what it's done since. But it dropped down to like 350, didn't it? Oh, it's still there. Yeah, so we were looking at this last week, and I know Justin had similar feelings, and obviously, plan to short it down. That this is distribution. So it's had a mental run up. It did like 140x, didn't it, in a year? And this obviously just looks like the blow off top. And it's obviously, in my opinion, that this is distribution. Obviously, it's got resistance and support, so you can just range play it if you wanted to. But as soon as it starts to break below there, I think it's cooked. And this will be classed as distribution, because people who bought, early on, or not even early on, even if you bought up here, you're still up 4x, whatever. But whoever was buying up this area or wherever are going to want to take profits and rotate at some point. And with the range that it's formed, yeah, it looks incredibly like distribution, given the size of this and speed of this move. But I know Justin had, a very, very good take on it too, and was looking to short it down. But yeah, I think pretty much. I mean, it might not be cooked for the long term, because obviously the bid has been strong on it, and the bid's been incredibly strong. So I think it's got good backing on it. I think from the Middle East, I think, maybe it does come down. I think Justin discussed 250, but if it comes into this consolidation range, maybe it does go for a leg higher. I don't know, but I wouldn't be touching it after that run. So I don't know. But yeah, it's just in a range for now. But I think this is distribution, and I don't know how low it will go. I know Justin mentioned 250, but yeah, I think just people will naturally want to rotate and lock in profits, and given the range that it's done, it looks like it probably is. Either needs a distribution range or next leg up will be a fantastic short. I think that is distribution. I personally think that is distribution. Oh yeah, I mean, if it breaks to the upside, then that idea is invalid. But I think looking at that, I would just straight away say distribution, easy, like without even hesitating. Could be wrong, but again, who knows? We'll know if it starts to break down. Even if it's like short-term distribution, do you know what I mean? Maybe it does break down, and then maybe just does have like a lengthy consolidation. Do you know what I mean? And reaccumulates, and then goes for a leg higher. But I would be shocked if it didn't come in and fill in this. I mean, that inefficiency there is just prime for filling in. So we'll see. I mean, I suppose if you wanted to get really mad with it, what would you do? I suppose you could. No, I was going to say no. I was going to look for like a really smart place where you could look for a bounce on it on a diagonal, but no, there's no point because I wouldn't be long in it anyway, unless mean, here would be nice. If it did come and fill in all that and came into here, that'd be a nice place to, punt long. Even if it was to just move up into, say, if that is, the top for it, even if it was to come down, chop around, come up to maybe there, a bit of a complacency bounce, and then like that. But obviously, if the market's going to push higher, then it might probably be dragged along for the ride. But this has generally done its own thing, regardless of the market. So who's to say that when, the rest of the market is in a good place, that this follows it? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just one of them that's moved first and then is cooked. But maybe it does something like that. Because obviously, if you look, it's done 140x in a year. Basically, the whole time it's been going up. Alts have obviously had, a little bit. They've had a little bit of time in the sun. But, the majority of them have not had anywhere near the run that OM's had. You look at Sol, ETH, everything. They've not even broke the all-time highs. So who's to say that when the altcoin market does get, juicy and nice, that it follows that? Maybe it just does the opposite, like it's done the opposite the whole time. So we'll have to wait and see. But I just think early buyers going to want to take the profits. Even not early buyers, even if you bought it like a year ago or even this year, you're still up like anywhere between like, up here, you're probably up like between 4 and 5x. But those who bought down here, oh my God, wow. I mean, that was a year ago there, and it was below 3 cents. So, yeah, it's remarkable, really. It's remarkable. The bid has been strong, but it's the old saying of I don't know if I'm spelling this right or not. What have I done there? Hang on. I don't know if I'm spelling this right. Meaty. I don't know if that's right. No, it's not. Let's see. There we go. Not crate. I want how do you spell craters? Like crater as in like a crater on a planet. How do you spell that? Crater. Or is it like crater? I'm guessing it's like that, isn't it? Craters. Meteors land in craters. Is a good saying for this. Pretty much. A meteor will land in a crater because it goes up and up and up, and then eventually it'll crash land. So yeah, don't know. Interesting though. Interesting structure for sure. Easy invalidation. If this is not distribution and it breaks above this range and starts to push to $5 or higher, then there you go. The party continues for OM. If it doesn't, I would take this as distribution until proven wrong or proven right. And maybe it doesn't give the perfect retest of this. Maybe it does just come down, slightly, find support somewhere, bounce back up, maybe reject on a underside retest of this range, and then drop back to the downside. There's no point second guessing the price action too much. When Stonksy AI agent, what's that? What's Stonksy AI agent? What would that be? What is this? What would Stonksy AI agent be? I don't know. But yeah, do make sure that we've only got 25 people in left. Thank you for those of you who stuck around. We've had a bit of a different stream today. It's been good not to, look at some different stuff really, and look at some high time frame stuff. And yeah, could just be Stonksy IJ could just trade for you. All right, that'd be interesting. That'd be very interesting. Something to speak to TMG about, innit? But yeah, thank you very much for joining the stream. We'll end it there. We've been going 2 hours and 10 minutes, so a nice amount of time. I hope you do all have a lovely Christmas if you don't come to the stream tomorrow. So I'll be streaming tomorrow, and then the next time I'll be back is Friday. So yeah, do make sure you drop a like on the video. And if you do want to trade anywhere, so if you're looking for somewhere to, you know, buy and sell spot or futures trade, do make sure you head over to BLOFIN. The link is in the description of the stream. It's a non-KYC exchange, so you don't have to give them your ID. You can remain just on an email address as, you know, your login and account. Basically, you don't have to KYC. And if you are in a restricted region anywhere, you can use a VPN to get on. So you just put yourself into a region where you're allowed to use it, and then you can use it. And obviously, with being non-KYC, you can continue to use it because, you know, there's no ID verification, and you can sleep well at night knowing that all custodies are back one-to-one. All funds are custodied in Fireblocks. They're all back one-to-one. So it's the best exchange to use. It's the one that I use, and obviously the one that I've got this stream.long on. So yeah, do make sure you click that link in the description, and yeah, do like and sub. Oh yes, Savory Crypto, he bought a bag of carrots. Yeah, make sure you roast them, mate. Season them well, roast them, and yeah, enjoy. But yeah, thank you everyone. I'll see you tomorrow for the last stream before Christmas. Have a good one, and yeah, carry on making your profits. And if you're not already, go make them on BLOFIN. So yeah, catch you all tomorrow. Peace. And final reminder, make sure you head over to Spud's stream at 3:30. Crypto Saving Expert YouTube channel. 3:30. He's up with Block Pro looking at altcoin trades. So do go and check that out.